welcome to my channel. My name is Asriel Asitgets, and I'm going to go ahead and give you the short answer real quick and say, no, I am not a dark caulbearer. However, I have to say that there are caulbearers that works and or communicate with both the light and the dark. I am one of those caulbearers. Now, before I get into this, I want to throw out a disclaimer and say, if you're a caulbearer watching this, please do not think that I am telling you to copy everything that I do. Please do not think that I represent all caulbearers, because I don't. However, I want to share my experiences, my story, my side, and in hopes of finding other people that just so happen to do have things in common with me. Now, I will say I don't work with the dark unless the creator of all has it a part of my destiny to work with dark for its own reasons. I don't plan on working with the dark. However, I do communicate with the dark. First of all, dark and light. When we look at it in a definition of a spiritual definition, you know, they say light is all good and dark is all bad. That's not necessarily true. You can find bad in the light. You can find good in the dark. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure what your beliefs are, but if you are a Bible believer, then you should already know there's already fallen angels in the heavens, aka up there, as what they would say. However, I have to remind you, the Messiah says the kingdom of heaven is within us. It's within us. So yeah, there's that shameless plug. But anyways, that should tell you that you can find evil in the light. You can find good in the dark. Yeah, I'm trying not to stammer too much. Y'all forgive me. I'm literally coming off the top of my dome. I want to, I have a couple of notes just so I won't forget what I'm talking about. But, I'm freestyling off of the dome. Everything is coming from my heart. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah, you can find good in the dark and you can find bad in the light. It's everywhere. All this is mixed match. Good and evil is everywhere, and you can't separate them. Light and dark. Without the light, there is no darkness. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. I, for myself, can say that I communicate with the dark. Simple fact, because I know I can learn a lot from the dark, and I have learned a lot. And when I speak of dark, I don't like saying that because it's so vague. It's not even necessarily evil, but when I say dark, I'm speaking of fallen angels, plain and simple. I have my reasons why I communicate with fallen angels, and one of those reasons is in hopes of turning them back for the good. I feel like everyone has a chance. Therefore, yeah, I try. I really do. And not only that, they give me knowledge, and I listen carefully. Just like every human being has their own motives. Every spirit has their own motives. They could be telling you this just to get you to do that. You have to be very careful. That's why I put that disclaimer out in the beginning of this video, because I don't want you doing what I'm doing and it's not for you and you end up getting hurt. I don't want that for you. However, if you've already been, talking to fallen angels and communicating with the dark, just know I'm praying for you. I'm sending my caulbearer light out to you and connecting with you, giving you strength and the direction that the creator of all has directed you towards. Now, someone has also made a request for me to talk about my sex work and caulbearer the veil. and how it correlates with each other. Now, what I told them is that I can't take off my caul. I cannot take off my veil and just hang it up and then go sell feet pics and then go put my veil back on. It doesn't work like that. Everything is a spiritual experience for me. I carry my veil everywhere I go. You would be surprised at how many sex workers believe in God, actually has a spirit, a spiritual life path, you know? You'll be surprised, you know? And I can say that thus far, from my subs, I've been getting nothing but respect. I haven't gotten any, you know, derogatory or anything like that. I might have gotten some requests that was like, okay, you know I don't show nude. Why are you asking me for that? But anyways, but I will say I'm having a good time. And it feels good to be open about my spirituality with my subs, with other doms. And I find it that it's very refreshing. It's like, hey, we're out here too. Like, hey, I believe in God too. Hey, I have my spiritual practices too. So, you know, sex work and being a caulbearer, for me, my own experience, I can say I've been having a good experience. Now, I'm not saying if you're a caulbearer, then you're supposed to be a sex worker. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying what I'm doing for me, what works for me. I'm a very sexual being, believe it or not. And sex work, it just, the words at the tip of my tongue, can't find it, but it's very liberating for me. And to know that I can be myself, explore myself, and express myself and still be loved by the creator of all, it's amazing. It's truly is amazing. What else can I talk about when it comes to this whole dark caulbearer? I think I mean, this video is short, but I feel like I said everything I need to say. Oh yeah, I always reference this book, the Caulbearer Handbook by Shannon Lee Wolf. That book actually taught me about caulbearers that are like in that gray line, not necessarily light, not necessarily dark. However, you know, they're right there in that middle. I'm not gonna say I'm in the middle. I don't feel like I'm in the middle. I still feel like I'm light. However, a tidbit of my past life before I came onto this planet Earth, I will tell you that I was around before the light. And that does not make me evil. That does not mean I'm a devil or anything like that. Like, I've been around for a very, very, very long time. Long enough to make my own light. But I digress. I'm not going to go too deep into that rabbit hole. But yeah, like I said earlier, short answer, no, I'm not a dark caulbearer. I know someone said I went into the dark side, and no, I have not gone into the dark side. Just for the record, I'm not afraid of the dark, okay? I will dance in the dark. I'm not afraid. I know I'm protected. I know I'm being guided. And I know I come across these spirits and people for a reason. And yeah, I'm always going to be pure at heart. I have no ill intentions. I have no motives or anything like that. None whatsoever. I just want to turn as many people and spirits back to the creator of all. That's all I want to do. All while exploring myself and expressing myself and loving myself. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and keep this video under 10 minutes. It was nice talking to you. I will most definitely catch you on the next one. Bye!